The other big concept that I wanted to take you guys through was an array of objects, and I don't know if I can make it a little bit faster with you, for you guys. But an array of objects, you're going to have a constructor in this kind of program. So what I want to do is to have my class. That class is where I'm going to have my constructor, which constructor I am assuming that is where I'm going to do what? So I'm going to have my initialization. So array of objects, you're going to have an array kind of constructor, and in that array you're going to have an object assigned to that constructor, but you're going to use the constructor to initialize the variables you have in some class somewhere. So my class that I'm having is class T, and it is in that class that I'm going to declare variables, which are variables I want to initialize in my constructor. So can have maybe int a, int b, int c, something of the sort. And I can also want to have a string, and a string which is maybe having a name, something of the sort. Maybe having also I don't know, district, something of the sort. So you terminate that. So in this class, I want to have a constructor, and you guys already know that a constructor is a special method, which special method initializes an instantiated object. I'm going to show you what those terms mean in that definition. So a constructor is a special method. What makes that special method special, or what makes a constructor special, is that it has the same name as the class in which it's declared. That is one. Two is that this special method has no return type, unlike other methods. Like this is a what? This is a public method, public static void main, and its return type is a void, which means it's not going to return any value. But this special constructor, or this special method, is one that is not going to return any kind of value, so we don't expect a return type from it. That's it. And if you have not completed the initialization of or if you have not completed the definition of this constructor, it will always be telling you that the constructor expects a return type, not until you have finished to do what? Not until you have finished to until you finish to do what? To initialize it. So we had something of the sort. So I have these variables declared up here, and I have, if the construct is the one that I want to use to initialize or to assign values to those attributes, that means I'm going to pass variables or parameters to this special method or this constructor here. So you can have something of the sort. Okay, maybe I will have another string here that is going to be for the district, something of the sort. Then I had these three others here, so I have xu, and last one can be, maybe can also be I think a j, something of the sort. So you define that constructor in its body. Now a constructor is used for initialization. What we want to initialize is what? These variables up here, but we are going to initialize them in this constructor's parenthesis. That's why in this constructor's parenthesis you pass their new variables, or you pass their new parameters, to which you are going to displace the new values for the first variables here. So you can either use this keyword, or you can decide to just go direct. So I can say that an a, this a variable right here up, is going to be, you're going to assign to that a the value of x in the constructor. It depends on how you want your order to be. Okay, so to that you assign the what? The value of x. You get? You go to the next one. The next one was a b. So to it you assign the value of u from the constructor. The next one was a c. So to it you assign the value of j from the constructor. And we also had strings. We have a string of name and we have a string of district. So you're going to do the same thing here. This is if they ask you to write a constructor without the this keyword, this is what you're going to do, okay? Because the this keyword is used to, oh my god, this keyword, I thought I was missing something here. So the this keyword is used to operate with currently executing members of variables. So the next one is name right here. Next one is name. So you can have that variable, and to it you assign the na string that is in the what? That is in the constructor. So here you will have an na and you terminate that. You'll have an na and you terminate that. Then the next one we had was the district. Hope this is the spelling, and to it you assign list. I think we are good to go. So I have defined my constructor and given it what it's going to do. So the next thing will be simple. You will simply be going to the main body, you invoke that constructor from its class, or you create an object for that constructor, and all you will be doing is initializing. So but what I said is that I want to create an array of objects. So I'm going to invoke that constructor from each class in form of an array. So what I will do, that class was called T, I guess. I'll call that T, and to it I assign an object bject, which we are all popular or familiar with, and I will say new that class, yeah, something of the sort. So here I put the size of here I think I'm supposed to put that size there, right? So from that you're good to go. You can start initialization here, but you're going to initialize using this object that you have used here. Don't know if you can get that well. So you're going to initialize objects of that array. Let me interpret for you this T, then the array brackets, angle brackets here, means we are having a special method, this constructor in this T class, but we want to invoke those in form of an array. That's why we put these angle brackets here. So then what you do, you create an object for that. And maybe I can, I like my name, so I can call this tag. And so the object is called tag. So I will simply be invoking that object, and to it I assign an array index. You get that? Then I will be saying that to that I'm assigning something new to that array index. You get? So I'll be saying this is equal to new T. Then I am going to initialize this in form of a constructor. You get? In form of a constructor, nothing else but a constructor. Don't want to go beyond. No, don't go beyond that. So I'm going to be initializing this in form of a constructor. I want to show you guys how you can do that. So I think let me show you this in the next video, because the 10 minutes are almost done. I will not be doing anything much in that.